All right, these are the top 3 best off-road trucks of 2021, ranked first to third. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on if you agree with this list, and if not, what are your top 5 best off-road trucks of 2021? Leave it in the comment section below. I'll also put a link to the source article in the description below this video. So here are the top 3. They say the Chevy Colorado ZR2, the Ram 2500 Power Wagon, and the F-150 Raptor. Pretty good trucks, right, to be on this list. Those are the 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to break it down on how they describe number 1, 2, and 3 and why they are so good, beginning with the Colorado ZR2 as the best off-road truck of 2021. It has a beginning price of $42,600. That's pretty decent, right? According to Kelley Blue Book, it is amazing at crawling, one of the most difficult off-roading feats there can be. Crawling, if you don't know, but you do, is when off-roading vehicles use special terrain traction control to skillfully scale inclines, bumpy hills, and even rocks. Just think Moab. Crawling can cause most trucks to get stuck. Not the case for the ZR2. It has a slow speed crawl that masterfully navigates tricky terrain and wins the day by overcoming challenging obstacles. It uses its tires well as front and rear locking differentials to battle the gnarliest rocks and bumps. It comes standard with a 3.6 liter V6, 308 horsepower. That's okay. It has plenty of optional skid plates to keep its components safe. It comes standard with hitch guidance and hill descent control. So those are pretty good credentials, and they named that as number 1. Number 2, the Ram 2500 Power Wagon, great for the trails. So it has a starting price of $54,940, so basically 55 grand. Has a towing capacity of over 17,000 pounds, payload capacity over 4,000 pounds. So it's a really great work truck. We know that. It comes standard with a 6.4 liter Hemi V8. 410 horsepower. It also features an optional 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel inline 6 engine with a towing capacity of 20,000 pounds. It also has some pretty good off-road chops as well. So it features front and rear axle lockers, a front disconnecting sway bar, and a 12,000 pound winch to rescue vehicles that can't pull their own weight, obviously. According to this article, this is the second best off-roading truck of 2021 because it's equipped to deal with almost anything. Last but not least, and I did a review of this vehicle and took it to the ORV park a couple of years ago in the snow, which I'll tell you more about here in a minute, is an agile off-roading beast, the 2021 Ford F-150 Raptor. This one starts a little more expensive, 64 grand and change. It is the most costly off-roading truck on this list. It has a 2.5 liter EcoBoost high output V6 engine, 450 horsepower, so blows away the other two on this list. It isn't just powerful, it's also trail ready. Features standard heavy duty skid plates for the front and engine. It includes sport-tuned Fox shock absorbers for dampening at high speeds. It also includes a 5-link rear suspension to handle the roughest terrain with ease. So what do you think? Are these worthy to be 1, 2, and 3? What's missing? Are we also thinking there should be a Chevy on there, maybe a Silverado? Let me see your top 5 list in the comment section below. Now, I mentioned I took the Raptor, the 2019 Raptor actually, off-road in the snow. Wasn't true off-roading because of the snow factor, but I do think it does give you some idea of how cool and how fast this truck is and how it can handle some difficult terrain. So here's a flashback video of me driving the 2019 F-150 Raptor in the snow.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thank you so much for watching this week. Ford calls the F-150 Raptor the ultimate high-performance off-road pickup truck. So I thought I'd take it here to the ORV park here in Spokane and put it through its paces to see if that's true. So let's get started. All right, we are locked and loaded. We're going to be in 4 automatic right now, although we do have 4 high, 4 low, and 2-wheel high. Well, we've had some great weather here for this kind of off-road experience. I'm gonna have fun today. I know a lot of this has been out in the market for since 2017, 18, a couple of new things for 2019, which I'll rattle off here in a little bit. If you don't know, 3.5 liter V6, 450 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque, all made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. I've got multiple cameras working here. Hopefully they'll all stay on and keep working. I did have one SD card malfunction earlier, so I'm limited on cameras, but I think we can still get some good stuff here, especially if I splice in some drone footage. Snow's been coming down quite a bit. This is really a beast of a vehicle. This is almost indestructible. You know, it's 500 pounds lighter because of that, what do they call it, the aluminum military grade body they got going on with this thing. Fuel economy, you know, if you even care, 16 miles per gallon in mixed driving. And there's different bed lengths, and there's a different range of ground control, or ground clearance it is, from 8.5 to 11 and change, and we have the 11 and change, so there's no doubt that we're going to be able to cruise over most every bump and divot in this ORV park. So let's climb up this right now. I did have a comment recently about how vacant this ORV park is, and why aren't more people out here? Well, people are out here, but you know, unless you have something massive like what we have here, maybe people aren't that confident to take on the park. I don't know. So this is kind of an interesting spot. I know what this looks like when it's dry. So it's, you know, it's like this back and forth, and with the cameras, hopefully we'll be able to see how all the shocks and suspension work, the different angles here. Fresh snow, making fresh tracks. I'm not going to go in any ponds or icy patches, even though I believe this will get out. Just not necessary. And you've all seen this out in the desert, probably in some other footage that Ford puts out. But how often have you seen it in snow? That's the key, right? I think I'll test a couple of high inclines and some declines. Go. Again, fresh tracks here. We had a pretty good snowfall a couple days ago, and now it's just a real light drizzling of snow. It's a bad brother, ain't it? I'm trying to find some things to be challenging for the Raptor. I don't know if I'm going to find anything too that it can't accomplish. I'm looking for these steep climbs, like right here. Hey, we'll go back up the same one I just came down. How about that? Maybe those tracks will give us a little bit of extra traction with these giant tires. I doubt we'll need that. Keep the speed going. We're about 12 miles per hour. Yeah. Okay. A lot easier than I thought. Although I guess I'm not surprised. This can do just about anything. Here's another section here. This has a 360-degree camera. Here's a steep decline and incline. Oh, there's a vehicle up ahead. Gotta watch my approach angle here. Don't want to hit the skid plate. All right, now we'll go up. There's a person. Maybe he was waiting for me. All right, all right, all right. We're good. As you can see, I just adjusted the camera to a different spot in the car because it was getting covered up. So what we're going to do here is going to go up another hill, down one, and up again, and call it good for the day. The snow might be a little too deep. Looks like someone did try to go up here. They gave up. Can I go up here? I think so. I can. How about that? Good stuff. Here's some of the upgrades for 2019. The Raptor now features class exclusive Fox 3.0 internal bypass shocks with live valve technology that can adapt to terrain in real time to actively maximize handling, comfort, and bottom out resistance. Also, new trail control system is like cruise control for low speed, rugged terrain, automatically adjusting to send power and braking to each individual wheel to allow drivers to focus on steering along the trail, and all new Recaro sport seats to help keep the driver secure at low and high speeds off-road. It's got really good maneuverability, easy to steer. I have not bottomed out once, and there are some pretty decent divots here. Not once. Here's some good divots. You can see how that truck is moving. Very good. Well, it looks like there's nothing the Raptor can't conquer here at the ORV park. Could put it in 4 low, but 4 automatic is making easy work at this. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. There you go. So the 2019 Ford Raptor starts around 52 grand. Again, 16 miles per gallon in mixed driving. Although I'm sure that's not why you're buying it. You're buying it because of its off-road performance. It's the ultimate high-performance off-road pickup truck from Ford. And it certainly delivered here at the ORV park. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. And hope you enjoyed that. It's a bad boy. Glad to drive it. Thank you, Ford. And thank you for watching. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.